Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we are going for a even beer from Fourpure Brewing Co. And the beer in question is a big one. It is this one. It is, if that's going to focus, Deuce Box. And Deuce Box is a citrus double IPA weighing in at 8.3%. Let's get that right, shall we? And it says, Deuce Box oranges are harvested by blasting California Dreaming through very large speakers at such a high intensity. The fruit just falls from the trees and juices itself. I think there might be a little bit of artistic license applied there. Anyway, it then goes on to say, these are then added to our citrus IPA recipe with twice the hops, twice the malt, and twice the juice to serve up a punchy, tropical glass of joy every time. And it goes on further to say that the IBU level, which is the bitterness, is set to 70 and it's serving at 8 degrees. Might be a little bit cooler than that, can't be sure, don't know what my fridge is. And the volume of the can is 440 and it's £3 a can, if I remember rightly, from Asda in Woolstanton. So there we are, Deuce Box. I've been itching to try this for a while, but I rarely get to go to Asda. And when I do, they don't normally have it in, but they do today, or did this week. It was today, Saturday. They had it on Tuesday. It was great. So let's crack it open and pour into the old Teku glass. See what we get. That does look juicy. I was hoping for hazy, but it's definitely juicy. There we are. So we have a little bit of haze, not a huge amount. We've got relatively clear, light carbonation, a little bit of head, relatively compact and blancmangy. Let's have a whiff. Juicy, very orangey, give it that. Smells good. And get some good hops. A little bit of the malt, but mostly juicy. That's what I'm getting a lot of. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Big orange, massive orange. And a huge body to it. That's really a nice feature of this beer. Lots of body. Doesn't really try to hide the 8.3%. It's not in your face, but it's definitely there. It's chewy, is the way to describe it. Chewy orange juice with a big boozy hit, and that bitterness comes through. The sort of the IBU rating of 70 is warranted. Very tasty. Dangerously drinkable for 8.3%, I must say. Like I said, plenty of body, plenty of juicy flavours. The aftertaste is juicy. It's orange, mandarin, that kind of thing is there. Not really a lot of malt to speak of. Mostly hops and orange. Hey, I'm not going to complain, that's good. So, Deuce Box. Would I buy you again? Therein lies the question. I would. I like what it's got to offer. I like the level of orange, works well in a beer, counteracts that hop quite nicely, and they dance together well. You've got a really pleasant bitterness. It's kind of West Coast kind of levels of bitterness. It works really well. The juice is nice, the hops are nice, the bitterness is nice. It's nice throughout. So, I would buy it again. Would I rush out and buy it again? Yes, I would. Like I said, it's similar in many ways to Hang Loose in that sort of chewy, hoppy bitterness. It's quite similar. Although Hang Loose, I think, has got a little bit more to it. This is a little bit more one-dimensional in the fact that there's just lots and lots of orange going on. And if you like orange, that's a great thing. And I do like a lot of orange. So I'm going to give Deuce Box Citrus Double IPA from Fourpure 4.5 out of 5 because it's very tasty indeed. It's hoppy, it's bitter, you've got some juice, you've got a nice thick chewy body. which you don't normally get in a double IPA or indeed an IPA. You don't really see this level of body outside of a stout, and that's saying something. So definitely recommend it if you can get it in your local Asda. And on that note, I'm going to say this has been the beer. I've been Nick. I'm going to go drink the rest of it, and I will see you later for another video.